My lights keep getting caught in my hair. Long hair problems. Hi guys, it's Emmarie, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a 2-in-1 hairstyle for if you play sports or work out or sporty physical fitness type situations. And it's going to be a 2-in-1 hairstyle or a buildable hairstyle. Basically, I'm going to show you some steps and you can stop there or you can keep going, and depending on what kind of activity you're doing, if you're like doing yoga and you don't want like your ponytail flying everywhere, you could like do all the way through, or if you're a runner and you don't mind a ponytail, you could stop halfway. And they're also both bobby pin free hairstyles. When I played volleyball in church, just for fun, not for seriousness, it was just for fun. I'm not that good. We weren't allowed to wear bobby pins in our hair at all, and if we did wear bobby pins, we had to take them out or we couldn't play. So I know it can be difficult sometimes, or they're just annoying, or you don't have any for whatever reason. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you have not, and ring the bell so you can get notified when more videos like this and DIYs and makeup tutorials and reviews and vlogs and all that stuff come out, because I do all that. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I actually can't find my comb, so I am going to use a bobby pin to part my hair, but I'm not actually putting it in my hair, so it doesn't count. If you want to, you could just use your fingers, or if you could actually find your comb, you can use your comb, but I can't, so we're just going to use a bobby pin. So parting for this, to start off, I am just going to take a big section from like right above my temples and a little bit over. So I don't want exactly like all of the top of my head, just a little bit less. So I'm just going to take a bobby pin and make that parting just like that. And then just, you don't have to do this. You can just kind of throw the hair that you didn't part out of the way over your shoulder. I'm just gonna kind of stick a ponytail in there loosely just to get it out of the way just for a second. I'm just gonna do this on one side, because on the other side I'll just keep it flipped over. And then same thing on the other side. You want to make sure that it's a pretty straight line all the way back. You don't want it too wonky. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want like a diagonal part. Okay, once you have your parting, you're going to just take a small section of hair all the way along across the front. The thinner section you start out with, the better. You don't want to take a huge section just because this is the hair that's holding all of the front together, and so kind of important. And you're going to divide it into 3 sections, and you're just going to start French braiding. If you want to, if you don't like the look of French braids, you could do a Dutch braid. I'm going to do French braid because I like it a little bit better for this hairstyle. So I'm just going to take one piece and braid it over the other side, braid it over the other. And I'm going to take smaller sections for this. The smaller the sections you take, the tighter, or the less likely of a chance it is for your hairstyle to fall out. And I think it for these kind of sporty hairstyles, more intricate braids look prettier. You're gonna just keep braiding and adding in sections until you reach right at the crown of your head. But you want to make sure during that last little like French braid stitch you pull pretty tight so it lays flat instead of coming, because you might get a bubble if you don't. So just make sure during that last little stitch you're pulling pretty tight. Don't like rip your hair out, but like make sure it's in there good. Once you're finished with that braid, you can either temporarily put a ponytail in there, or an elastic, or a clip, or whatever's handy, and just temporarily hold that there. So now that's really secure on your head. If you don't like it super flat, if you're like doing dance or cheer or something and you don't want it super duper flat against your head but you still want it tight, one thing you can do is tease your roots before you braid it and add a little texturizing powder in there or dry shampoo, and don't braid like clenching tight. Next, you're just gonna take out the ponytail that was, or whatever was holding the one side that you were holding out of the way if you did that. And you're just gonna take it like the same size section as you did the first time on one side and do the exact same thing. So divide it into 3 sections and start braiding. And you don't want the braid to land like super duper high, like right next to this braid. You want it to be going like more down the center of like the center of like this section of your head, if that makes sense. And especially on the sides, it's really important to take thinner sections because it's just easier to work against gravity while you're trying to like smooth down sections on the side of your head. Also, when you're picking up sections on the side that's next to your hairline, make sure you're not just grabbing random size sections. Make sure you're like looking at where your hairline is and scooping up the whole section of that, so you're not leaving any pieces out. Okay, then once you've reached about the same spot as you did with this braid, you're just going to start braiding normally like we did with the last one. And make sure you're pulling down tight and up so you don't get a big bubble, and so it can be angled into the ponytail. And you're just gonna braid it until it can reach a little bit past where the ponytail is gonna end up sitting. So about there. And then you can just temporarily secure it with a clip or an elastic, and then do the exact same thing to the other side of your head. Also, you're going to want to make sure while you're doing this section that it is even with the braid on the opposite side of your head so you don't have lopsided braids. Okay, done with the front braid. I'm just going to braid it a few times normally, upward again so it'll go into the ponytail a little bit better, and then just securing it temporarily off. Okay, next I'm going to take my brush, which is over there. Then I'm going to put my hair into a high ponytail. Hold on, I'm gonna put my hair upside down so I can put it into a ponytail easily. I'll be back. Okay, once you've gotten your hair all smoothed out, you can take out your clips or bobby pins out of your braids that have been holding them. If you're doing elastics, you can wait to do this part until after you put your hair into a ponytail, but it's kind of difficult to put your hair into a ponytail with a bunch of clips getting in the way. So I'm just going to take those out and then take my ponytail and secure it. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to make sure all the extra braids are entangled. So if you want to, you could add an extra ponytail to it if you're worried about it falling. That's a really great way to make sure your hair stays secure when you're working out or playing sports or whatever. And you could also wrap your hair around the ponytail and pull it through with a topsy tail, you know, if yours doesn't break like mine did. It's fine. And that's it for the first part of the hairstyle. If like you're doing yoga or something like that and you don't want like hair all over your face or getting in your way or whatever, I'm going to show you 2 ways you can do bobby pin free messy buns. So one way, it depends on the length of your hair, is the way you want to go, is the way you want to choose. So one way is to pull your hair halfway through out of the last lip of the ponytail. Take the rest of your hair, whether it's in the front or the back, wherever it landed, okay? And wrap the rest of it around your hand and take your ends and grab the elastic and pull your ends through. So if you have shorter hair, it won't look like this. It'll look really cute and like bun-like. Here's like a picture of what it could look like. It'll look super cute, but my hair is too long. So what I do, you're going to start out with a normal ponytail, and all you're going to do is take 2 fingers. I'm gonna have to like slouch way down for this. My hair's too long. Take 2 fingers about a little ways up your ponytail, not quite halfway, and start twisting them in whatever direction you choose, and kind of pulling your hand away from your head at the same time. You're gonna get something that looks like this, and you're just gonna wrap your hair around itself and then just take a ponytail and go over it. And that works out a lot better for me. It depends on your hair length, which is why I showed you both, just because I wanted options for everyone. So that's it for hairstyle number 2. Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below on any future hairstyles you would like me to do. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Mwah.